Okay, we'll wait for people to come in before we begin. So good morning, everyone. And again, it is Thursday. I'm just letting people know that we're here to begin our class, and then we'll get started. So welcome to our festive yoga flow class today. It's Thursday morning, and it is going to be a lovely, simple type of day. Same as all the other days. It's gray out there. Be nice when we get some nice sunshine for an entire day. That would be lovely. But the warm weather is coming back to us, so it shouldn't be too bad. We're waiting for some people to come in, but meanwhile, we'll keep talking. This is our final class for the semester online and virtual Instagram for Yoga Flow until the new year. So I thought I'd make it a little bit fun and turn my camera around so that you can see the lovely fireplace with the stockings hanging down, and we've got our red and green mats, and of course, as I usually love to do, is have some fun and dress up in the festive season. So whether or not you celebrate Christmas, this is kind of a fun Christmas play. So again, before we begin, I'd like to mention that if you do want to put your own music on, you can. You can put something kind of holiday music if you like, make it some fun and lively, or you can just pick something you like. And also, it's a good idea to have your strap handy. You've got your block in case you need it for resting your hands down in a standing position, and also a nice pillow or a bolster that you can use for Shavasana to place under your knees in our final relaxation pose. It's just a few minutes after 11, so we will get ready to begin. As I was saying, it's nice to see Lucy. Thank you for coming, Lucy. And everybody else. We are going to suspend our classes until the new year. I believe it's the second week in January. Well, stay tuned because there'll be an announcement on our course, our Humber Fitness North, and of course Humber Fitness Lakeshore. They are also finishing their online classes this week too. So I think we're going to start by sitting in the middle of our mats. So welcome to Yoga Flow with Mo. It's always lovely to be here. I'm going to miss you guys the next 3 weeks, but you know, it's nice to get ready for the holidays as well, right? So if you're like me and feel a little festive, you can grab a Santa hat. So let's start by just rolling our shoulders up and around, warming them up. I'm sitting in Padmasana, just an easy pose. But if you would like to sit any other way you'd like, you can also take your pillow and your bolster. If you have any hip conditions, you can also put this and wedge it in to the sides of your knees to make it comfortable. So we're just rolling our shoulders around. As we're breathing in, we're having the elbows up and fill the breath rate down on your diaphragm. And as you exhale, you're going to squeeze it out. So we're going to roll slowly up and slowly down. Rolling up and down. Let's start to add the hands a little higher. And you can be careful with your own range of motion. You can be using your limitations, whatever works for you. And we can start with a big wing all the way up and exhale down. Let's go backwards now, back from the sky down to the earth. Up to the sky. Inhale deeply, exhale down. And let's place our hands inside of our knees with our palms open. By having an open palm, this will really engage the breath to roll very freely through your whole body. And it helps to calm your nervous system and also helps to soften up all of your internal organs to make you feel more relaxed. It tends to just really give you that beautiful, peaceful state in your breathing. So we're breathing through our nostrils. Unless you're congested, you can close your eyes for a second and just take a deep inhalation. Feel it channel down your throat and roll it down and expand through the heart and then through your lungs. And then in through the diaphragm, and imagine it opening up with your breath like a beautiful big sun over sparkling the snow on the valley. And as you exhale, I want you to feel a squeeze into the glutes. And I want you to squeeze into underneath the belly button, through the powerhouse, through your diaphragm. Allow it to skinny up and deflate, just like you're watching a tree shrink in the distance because it's so far away in your vision. And then inhale, expand everything again. Deep, deep, deep breath. And then exhale and squeeze, 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 squeeze. You can go very slowly or you can breathe regularly if it's more comfortable for you. One more deep breath. And then exhale, open your eyes and wiggle your fingers. Let's take our hands together in Namaskara. And we're going to clasp our fingers together. And we're going to open our wings with a nice big stretch. And we're going to close and then open the hands underneath your chin. So you can feel this spreading open. You can remain seated. And then close the wings together. And then open your fingers wide. Like so. Thank you for coming today. And lower it up. And hold it together. You can see if you can put your elbows together. And then open the hands wide. Like you're framing your face. Working the fingers now. We're just opening. And closing. And then open wide. And then take your fingers and press them together. The fingertips are together so you're drawing a bit of a heart. Then we're going to open the hands and press the fingertips together and pressing down against the back of the palms of your hands. You can feel this stretch right through your hands. And then roll it open. Rolling through the fingertips and press open with your wings up. And then roll it closed. Very good. And then we're going to take the hands together, rise them up over your head. Let's just wave a little bit over to the right. Inhale up, wave a little bit to the left. Waking up our rib cage a little at our waist and our core. And then from here, we're going to come to the top, keep the fingers interlaced, and we're going to scoop down into a little bit of hug the tree, or you can hug the snowman. How's that? Snowman hug, and we're just drawing the belly button deep in, opening up into the scaps, looking down in between your diamond, and then let go of the hands, open wide, and stretch your wings wide. So we're squeezing the rhomboid muscles between your shoulder blades. Exhale, hug the tree or the snowman. Inhale, open wide and stretch. Beautiful. Coming all the way to the sky. Let's go with our left and our right and our left. It's really waking up now the ribs and the spine. Getting that lovely opening, beautiful movement with your breath. Lowering it down just gently. A little bit more, a little bit more. And then we're going to land with our hand on top of the knee for a seated supine twist. With your spine tall and your chin level. We're looking over towards our right side and support your spine with your right hand behind your back. Beautiful. Let's take that left leg long. We're still in the supine twist. We're going to pick up the back hand. We're just going to lean over top of the long leg. Keeping your forehead high, keeping your chest open. Inhale up, and then twist around and lean towards the foot. Here's where you might find your strap handy. You can grab your strap and then draw down in Janusasana. You feeling the hamstring pull? Just take your time. It's very early on. We haven't warmed up enough yet. And as we exhale, we're leaning in. Inhale up, exhale in. And as we slide back onto this slight sit bone, we're going to pick up that leg and we're going to point and flex. If you don't have a strap, just hold the back of your leg, point and flex so you can work the ankle, the Achilles tendon, the sole of your foot, right up the hamstring. If you have your strap, you can really grip underneath that arch. And you can just wave your toe in the sky. Beautiful. Then we can put our other hand behind for support. We're going to open up a little bit. Grab half spider, and then draw it right over the midline. You're gonna feel this IT band stretch right here. The other foot hasn't moved, it's still sitting in that same position. Beautiful. Roll it around, join the feet, come sitting up, let go of your strap, and wave our little fairy dust wings. Our little fairy dust wings, because all the little sparkles in the sky, little fairy dust, bringing healing energy and hope and prosperity for the new year. Sitting tall, we're going to exhale and curl with a flat back, just hinging over, feeling that inner thigh stretch. If it's too much for your knees, again, you have your props. Put them underneath, or you can lower the feet closer or away from you and then lean in. For your beautiful little butterfly stretch. And then come back up. You can bring your feet closer, and then we can curl into that little ball one more time. So you're opening your whole spine, sucking into the belly, looking down. Inhale tall, and then we're going to hinge forward. Beautiful. And then come up, taking your blocks and stuff away. Cross your legs in easy pose, and we're going to stretch with our left and our right and our left. We're going back down the ladder, alternate arms. And then when you get to the base, you're going to take that right hand onto the left knee. We're going to place your left hand along the back of your spine so you can sit and do a beautiful supine twist. Take a breath here, and as you exhale, holding the firm part of your underbelly here to support your back. Your chin level, your shoulders relaxed. Take a deep breath here and relax with your breath. And you can take this leg long. We're good. Now we have that whole right leg straight out, left knee bent. We're going to pick up this hand. We can let go of this one and just hinge over top. Take a deep breath here as you open the space from your hip to the elbow. And this nice side bend. Inhale, come straight up, and then turn forward, leaning into Janasasana. This foot can be close to your knee, it can be longer, it can be up higher depending on your level of flexibility. You can use your strap and you can draw yourself down. Beautiful. Take a deep breath here, and as you exhale, remind yourself your toe has to be up to the sky. Let the snowflakes land on the tip of the toes. Then we come back into that little semi-backwards movement. So we're not sitting tall, we're hinged just gently back behind the tailbone. And we're up high with that leg. This leg's still bent underneath you. So now that right leg is going to wave hello, toe up, toe down with the strap, or hang on to the back of your leg. So if you have your strap on there, you can just make sure it doesn't slide off your foot. That's why it's nice to be in bare feet. Nice wave here. And we're going to open it wide for a spider, a half spider pose. So we're still sitting backwards. We've got this hand supporting us behind us, our left hand. And then we're going to take this all the way over for IT band stretch. If your leg is not straight, you will not feel this. If it's a straight leg, you'll feel right up the hip. It's nasty. But it's easier sitting up than lying down. Lovely. So let's take that leg away. This guy comes open. Sit tall with your feet to the sky. So now we're in this open stance. We're going to go into a creepy crawly forward bend. Now both legs are nice and long. You can be shorter if it's too intense. You can go as wide as your body allows you to. Heart is high, and we're crawling down to as far as you want. You can even use your block for this one. You can slide your block a little forward if you like. And hang on to that block, just resting your elbows on it or your hands. And you could be here on your block if that's a lot more supportive for you. Or you can just let it come down Draw your hands under your chin and look up and smile, because you deserve a lovely rest this holiday season. You've been working so hard and studying so hard, and it's just been a crazy, fast-paced world, as always. And taking the time for you to enjoy the holidays is what's most important. Do what you want and what you love. So now we're going to slide a little deeper if you want, or if you can. And then open your hands wide and place them on the top of your shins and see if you can come closer to your toes. So now the chest is opening up a little bit more. Maybe it's not. In this point, we're going to lean a little bit over towards our right side, and we're going to take that other arm up and just reach for the sky. Open leg triangle arms. Beautiful. Let's take that hand to the small of your back and just open your heart, turn upward. So we're a little bit of a back twist, but a lot of heart opening to the sky. Your head is level. Take a deep breath. Bring the hand back up and land on the legs. We're sliding the other direction now and going towards my left leg. Lifting up into the heart, coming into this half triangle here. Deep breath. If you want, if it's too intense of a stretch for your thighs, you can put your feet together. And then you can put the hand behind you and rotate your shoulder up so that the shoulders to the sky and you're looking upward. And a nice open heart twist. Beautiful. Let's unwind this one. Bring those legs back to center. Sliding back onto your elbows. Bring your knees up and your feet are width of your mat. So we can windshield wiper down, feeling this huge stretch here. And then up, windshield wiper down, other direction. Another stretch here. Up and windshield wiper up. Your sacrum and the back of your glutes stay planted on the mat. That's key. So that your upper body isn't moving. It's just the hips that are rotating with the feet on the mat. So from here we can lower this. We can fold over and assist the stretch. Beautiful. It's a crazy long stretch. From here we can slide this down to our elbows, onto our back. We can straighten that top leg. Or no, we won't do that. We're just going to keep it bent. We're just going to roll it over with a nice fold. Open your hands, T position. So now your upper back is flat. You're going to pick up your right hand, because you're reading your legs to the right, and you're just going to fold it over top to the left side. It's an even more intense stretch for your spine and for your hips. Take a deep breath here. Take your hands back to T. We're going to roll this back up. And now both knees come over towards your left side. Let's cross that left over the right leg. Keeping your chest and your upper body firm on the mat. Picking up that right hand now, left hand, and we're going to roll it over towards the right side. So feeling that intense stretch right through the hips and through your waist. Right down your spine. Some really deep, beautiful inner muscle stretch and twist. Now inhale, come back up with the arms. Put your feet back on the floor. Let's curl our faces up. And let's just place our hands behind our head for a second. And we're going to take these legs long and long. And we're going to take our hands, release them from the back of your head and put them overhead. Now as we exhale, we're going to curl up, using your belly and your breath, grabbing those candy canes, and then come to seated. Your feet are pressed upward. Good. I'm going to turn so I get a little bit more visual sideways. So here we are, your feet high, 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 high. Just nice and tall. We're going to breathe in. We're going to slide down as we exhale. Looking down, inhale overhead. Exhale, start to curl up, but don't use your neck. You're using your abs and your breath. And you're going to grab the candy canes and use your breath to seat up. Sounds good? Perfect. Inhale deep. Exhale, Paschimottanasana, the forward fold. You can use your strap if you need to. Keep it handy. You can use this strap around your feet. Inhale, let go of the strap, let go of your hands, come all the way up for a breath, and exhale, slide back down. Working a little ab prep for the core movements. Take a breath here, and as we exhale, we're going to curl up, pick up your left knee and hug it to your chest. So nose to knee. Inhale, release, long leg, long arms. Exhale, same knee, nose to knee. Still doing that left side. Inhale, release. Now this time we're going to swing up, we're going to grab the whole long leg. We're going to keep our eyes on our knees. You can place your tongue deep in the under part of your palate to keep your tongue up. This will strengthen up the neck. If it's too intense, put your head down. Now we're going to switch legs, breathe in, switch, breathe out. Switch, breathe in, switch, breathe out. It's slow and rhythmical, long, strong leg. Your entire spine is attached to the floor as we exchange the legs in your breath. Breathing in and exhale here. Drop your head, drop the leg, and then drop your arms overhead. Legs are long, feet are flexed. Deep breath. Exhale, swing up, pick up now that whole right leg, hug it to your chest, knees to nose. Inhale, release, down long. Exhale, curl up. This foot is still nice and flexed on the long leg. Inhale, layer down. Now exhale, come up with this long leg and give it a stretch. Bending this knee, place your hand on the top, hand on top. This leg is hovering as we switch and just touch. Switch, just touch. Now your eyes can be upwards, so you're pointing towards your knees. You got your tongue planted behind your palate to strengthen your neck. And you're breathing in and you're breathing out, or you're resting your neck down to the ground anytime. Press and press. Single bent knee stretch. And last two, last one. Double knee to nose, and then drop it down. Arms overhead, feet together, and knees open for Baddha Konasana. So again, nice deep breath here. Legs are open. You've got your hands pressed up behind you with the fingers interlaced. Just like so. Take a nice long deep breath here. And just allow your hips to open and relax. Here, we're going to curl up with the head, curl up with the feet, and hold your feet, and come into high press up. So we're into that nice tree ornament pose. So we're actually looking through the V. So if you look through your V, then you can lower it down, lower your head. Inhale here, exhale, press her back up. And then inhale, come back down. Exhale, come back up. Tree ornament pose. Back down as we inhale. And then one more exhale here. Holding your ankles, looking through the V. You're going to give it a kick. And come back to seated. We're good? Are you warming up? Having fun yet? Good stuff. Let's take a deep breath and roll back onto our hands and knees. And I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. We had a little bit of a late start for some. Just wanted to let you know that this is going to be our last online Thursday yoga flow until the new year. So that's why we're making it a little festive and making it a little bit more fun. So it's been wonderful being here for you guys through this whole semester. I look forward to more in the new year, whether it be online or being back in the college live. We're still working on things like that. So right now we are in our table pose. So with table, hands are splayed right underneath your arms. And you do have your knees gently open, feet are touching. We're coming into cat. So looking at the toes, let your hands really arch your spine to the sky. Inhale, look forward and smile. for cow pose. Exhale to cat. And then we're going to come to a neutral spine. We're going to inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to really squeeze through the whole core. And we're going to place our toes down and just lift the knees an inch. If this is too much for your wrists, come to your elbows. You can still lift an inch. You're still getting that engagement in the core and in your hamstrings. You'll feel it nice and firm at this point. We're going to close knees, open knees, close and drop. Lift, open, close, open, drop. Up, close, open, close, and drop. Perfect. Now we're going to place the feet long. We're going to come down to the elbows and press up. Elbows down, elbows up. Just warming up a little bit in the shoulders. One more. Perfect. Now if you like, we can come back down. We can take that left foot and extend it long. So we can stretch that Achilles tendon. Nice, and you feel your hamstrings are a lot more flexible now. Let's take that one down and do the other side. We're just kind of massaging the toes into the mat. Feeling it lower and lift. And we can take both toes into plank position. So with your plank, I want you to squeeze those glutes, tuck in your belly, and flatten that spine. So now we're going to come down to the elbows into an elbow plank. Okay, we're good. Elbow plank, knees might be up. If not, bring them down. We're going to open, open, close, and close. Eyes are down to the floor in front of you. Breathing deep. Keep the hips level. Just opening the feet and closing the feet. Breathing deep. One more. And then we're going to land. Say, we landed. Sphinx pose. Lift your heart, lift your face. Fingers are long. Take a deep breath. And then pressing the hands hard. Let's lift into cobra. So we're getting that back extension. And the head is level. Beautiful. All the weights pressing into your thighs, but you're lifting through the sternum and feeling that lovely stretch. Let's come down. And keeping the elbows tight, we're going to do a little dragonfly, which is in our holiday spirit. What can we be? A little elf in the sky. A little shining, sparkling elf. So keeping your eyes down to protect your neck. We're going to do shift your elbows just close to your chest in the midline. We're going to pick up that left foot, and the left knee is going to lift, and the right foot is going to come underneath the thigh area. Or it can be close to your knee. If it's too high, come down to the shin. There's your little dragonfly. You're balancing onto your chest. So your chin is neutral, so it protects your neck. You're breathing deep. And if you want to make your little dragonfly or Christmas elf fly, lift your wings behind you. It's a little spirit elf flying through the sky in the snowy night. Beautiful. Let's put this back down. Lower this guy back down. Bring your hands back up to cobra, pressing high. And then we'll come back into child pose just to give our backs a little stretch. So hinging back. If this is too much for your knees, what's really comfortable is take your pillow, place it above your heels, and sit down onto the pillow and extend the arms long. Feeling that lovely deep stretch through your chest and through your arms. Awesome. Back to table. Take away your pillow if it's there. Come back to our plank. So remember the tucks in your plank to make it a nice long plank, or come to your knees. Let's lower down into our elbows tucked right in. We're going to pick up now the right foot. Going to take that left foot and anchor it high. For our flying little snow elf in the sky. You can stay here. You can be lower. Put your hand on your ankle, even if your heel on your ankle, if it's much easier for you. Or you can bring it higher. And then you can let your wings come up. Fly through the sky. Or you can let them rest on the ground. Take a deep breath here for dragonfly. Little elf fly. Hands back down. Lower it down. Beautiful. Let's anchor the toes and come to downward dog. Deep breath here. Into that small of your back to let it stretch out. As we're in dog, you want to notice your feet and your hands are the same width and are about 3 feet apart. You're going to tilt your pelvis up, pressing your chest to your thighs, and look between your knees. So let's lift those toes high and lower them. Without moving your upper body, we're just lifting and stretching the toes. Bring them down. One more lift, and then look forward. You can step or pop up into jackknife. Here's where your block will come in handy. So you want to take your block and place it under your hands, like so. For your jackknife, if you have trouble finding your floor, if you don't have enough flexibility or you really short arms, you can have the block high, like so, medium or low. And then coming into Uttanasana, draw the belly button in so you get that leverage to really fold. Look between your knees, deep breath. It's hard to do upside down with a little Santa hat on, it wants to fall off. Looking up to jackknife. And then bend and squat, looking forward, and circle the beautiful starry sky, full of snowshine. Come back to mountain pose. Standing in mountain, roll your shoulders back and down. How are you feeling? Are you feeling energized? Are you feeling mobile and warm? And your heart's full of happiness? Good stuff. Nice. Roll the shoulders up and down, grounding our feet. Pressing the fingertips down. Let's take an inhale and come all the way back up. Hands overhead. Exhale to half moon over to your right side. Really grounding into that left foot. You can place your hand on your hip if you need to. Inhale straight up. And then open your wings. Come into a back bend slightly. Little crescent arch. Come up. Ardha Chandrasana to your opposite side. Grounding into the opposite foot. Deep breath. And then up high. Let's do a swan dive. Come down. You can grab your block if you need to. Or hang onto your ankles and come into Uttanasana. Inhale, jackknife. Exhale, forward bend. And then place your hands to the floor. Let's step forward with the left. Come back with the right. And lift a little bit up for warrior one. So warrior one, we've got that big stretch in the front of our right hip. The back leg is, the toe faces forward. You've got the front knee bent at 90 degrees. Your hands can be level, hands can be down if your shoulders are tired, or you can be up high. You can look forward or look up to the sky. See how your balance is today. And we can twist that open to warrior two. For warrior two, of course, same direction. We've still got that right knee forward. The back leg is long. Shoulders parallel. Roll your shoulders back and open your heart. Looking to the bent knee. Let's sink it down with an exhale. Inhale, raise it straight leg. Exhale and come down. Inhale, come up. And then last time, just hold here. We're going to pull up to the front and barrow and arrow backward. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, pull it back. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull, and then slide the hand down. Come to exalted warrior. You can look forward. You can look facing forward. You can look up to the sky. Keeping this knee at 90 degrees. Take a deep breath. And relax. Long, strong warrior. And we're going to come back over and hinge. And then you can take the back hand and reach it all the way up for Parsvakonasana. If this is too much, place your elbow onto your knee for your support for your back. You want your chest to be open to the front of you. Both arms can be up and on an angle. Beautiful. Take those both hands down, rotate down and slide down the front leg, opening up, facing the front, everything faces the same direction for pyramid pose. Or this could actually be the Christmas tree. The Christmas tree pose. Or the festive tree, holiday tree. Dropping your nose to your knees. Take a deep breath. And then our branches are going to grow in our half moon balance. Placing you got your left foot forward, you're going to take your left hand kitty corner, lifting the opposite leg up to the sky. Take a deep breath here. Keep your eyes to the ground, facing your adjustment level. So you want to make sure that you're comfortably balanced to lift off with your right hand and your right leg. Half moon, Christmas tree balance. Festive tree, shining bright in the starry night. Drop the hand, drop the foot, let it match. Uttanasana, upside down forward bend. Looking up, flat back, bend your knees, and then come all the way back to standing. Inhale. Ooh, you feeling good? Perfect. Let's exhale and step back with now our left foot. The right foot's forward. Warrior one, come on up. Deep breath, stretch long. Awesome. Lift up high and twist to warrior two. Make sure your arms are level and the palms are down and you're looking towards the front bent knee. And your bent knee is balanced right over top of the ankles, not swaying in or out. So you can see the tips of your toes. Open your heart like you're between two Christmas boxes, like parcels. Your parcels stacked right in front of you and behind you. Some nice holiday gifts right there. Nice and tall. Beautiful. Let's exhale and come down. Inhale, rise up. Palms come down as you exhale and sink. Palms up as we inhale, lift. Last one here. Inhale, stretch forward. Exhale, pull back the bow and arrow. Inhale. Let's take the ribbon off the gift and pull it away so we can open it and see what's inside. Pulling more ribbons away to see what's in that gift. And open. And then slide it down your leg and come all the way up for exalted warrior. Or exalted happy time this time of the year. Take a breath and extend to the sky with the knee bent. Forward. Nice and strong. Beautiful. Then we can take this into a slight tilt, leaning on the angle the same direction as the back leg. Both arms come up for Parsvakonasana. Your forehead is high, your chest is forward, arms are stacked over, or you're leaning on top of that bent knee if you need to. If you feel it's too intense, please give your body that little rest by leaning. This is a very strong core move. And thigh move. Beautiful. Let's let this all go down. And straddle the front foot. Turn the back foot into that Christmas tree or festive tree pose, which is known as pyramid. And I thought it might look like a tree. It's all decorated and shiny, beautiful, sparkling bulbs. Take a breath here. Lovely. Let's take our front foot and meet the back foot for downward dog. Hinging back up, nice and strong, chest to thigh, or you can come down to puppy onto your knees and just chest your thigh down. Then we can come down to the knees. We will go into puppy. Nice and long and strong. Exhale. And then inhale, come up. Bring your knees up and land onto your glutes. As we're on our glutes, we're coming back into little boat pose. Now this has to be something different. I'm listening to Away in the Manger, so maybe this is the little manger pose. This could be it. Or it could be the beautiful bowl that we fill all of our gratitude in. So we give our gratitude and our kindness to others from the center of our bowl. So let's just do that. Grab some gratitude and kindness and lift it all out and spread it to everybody you know. Beautiful. And then hands come together. One leg up, other leg up for teaser. Now it's a deeper bowl, so we really filled all of our bowl with gratitude. Shake, shake, shake. Palm, feet down, hands up. Inhale, tall. Reach to the sky. And then exhale, fold over for a back stretch. Take a breath here and just look down. We hug our knees. Come back up. Inhale up. And then sliding down. We're going to do one more little core thing here. We'll get ourselves planted first. Our head is neutral and we're looking up the sky. Our shoulders are flat. We're going to pick up our feet, legs up the wall pose. Now, if you're making a festive dinner and you're on your feet all day and you've got all kinds of company and you're exhausted, it's just a lot of work, a lot of craziness, a lot of noise, a lot of people. This is one of the nicest poses you can do just to unwind and let all of your feet and legs relax right to the heart of your body. Legs up the wall pose, beautiful. And from here, we're going to work a little core by pressing up the ceiling. So we want to make sure that old Saint Nick can come down that chimney. So we want to make sure there's no snow stuck in the chimney. What are we going to do? We're going to push it up and out of the smokestack. So here it comes. Arms planted, elbows long. We're going to exhale, press up. Inhale, come down. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale, down, down. Exhale, hips up and down. Looks like we're getting all the snow cleared away. So Santa could come down the chimney. And lift and down. Last one here. And hug knees to chest. Exhale, curl. And then lower your feet. I like to have fun with you guys. Let's pick up our left leg, cross ankle over knee, and open the knee wide. So we're coming in to thread the needle. Stretch those hips, drawing that nice, lovely right knee towards your chest. You can stay here or you can add a little core movement. So you can exhale, curl up. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, come up to curl. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, curl up. And last one here, come down. Then we're going to hug the fire log and take this long leg and let it hover. So we're holding onto this beautiful little left leg. Could be your puppy dog, could be your kitty, could be your little one. Someone you love very much, and just give it a nice cradle. Back and forth, back and forth. Beautiful. Leg comes up. This leg comes up for spider. Both legs wide open. Beautiful. If you want, you can find your toes in your hands. You just hold your toes, or you can hang onto those pads, or you can use your strap. If it's long enough, you can use your strap to hang on. And legs come back up. Cross that nice right leg over the left. Bend knee, thread the needle through the thigh, and press it towards your chest. Take a breath here and just relax into this lovely glute and hip opener. Beautiful. If you like this, make it mobile. So we're going to exhale, curl up. Inhale, come down. Exhale, curl. Inhale, relax. Exhale, come up. Inhale, come down. And last curl up. And we're letting this go. Let's legs up. His legs up. Crossing over and let the feet fall. So now we have our thighs zipped together. Does that make sense? Legs up, cross over, and let them fall. Beautiful. So we're going to pretend these are branches of our nice festive tree. We're going to hang ornaments, which is our fingers. We're going to hang the ornaments off the branches. So we're holding on to those branches with our hands. And here's our ornaments off to the side. As we hold, we're going to press the thighs towards your chest and feel the deep glute stretch here. Take a breath, or you can hang on underneath the legs if it's more comfortable for you. But you do need to zip up the thighs. You don't want them to be apart like this. You want them to be closed right up.
and then curl. If you want a little more core, you can draw the nose up to the knees. Beautiful. And then unwind that back to spider. Back to hold the toes. Or hang on to the side of your legs. Head is down. Let's cross the other direction now. So if it was left over right, we want right over left. And we can hold outside the foot. We can hang on to the outside of your legs or underneath and give it a hug. Just enough to feel a deep, piriformis stretch right through your glutes. And breathe deep for this lovely tree branch stretch. Lovely stuff. Let's exhale, curl up. And you can hold this with the nose to knee if you want to add more core. And then you can take this away. Cross the ankles, hold the feet, and roll slowly up to seated. Perfect. How are you feeling? Well, now that we're seated, I hope you're having a great time this morning. See, we just wanted to reiterate before Shavasana that since we won't see you for the next few weeks, I think it's the second week of January we start up again, because we usually allow startup to happen first, right after the new year. The week after we'll start a new schedule. Please take a look on Humber Fitness North or Humber Athletics and you'll see what's happening. But you also have the option of watching us on Instagram TV, so IGTV. We save all of our classes that we do on these live classes. So you can go back and watch and have some more fun if you want to have another fitness time with us or anyone who's teaching on our Humber Instagram North or Lakeshore. You can go back and watch those and just get more of us while we're away. So let's roll our shoulders up, back and down. We're going to sit in easy pose for a minute as we stick the pillows and the block under our knees to take the pressure off of the joints of the knees and the hips. You can draw your hands in the center, and I want you to close your eyes and take a deep, slow breath. And just feel the energy flowing and dancing through your veins and your joints and through your circulatory system. Your arms are warm and toasty, and your body feels so electric and alive from all of the movements, every single joint that we moved. And then as you exhale, I want you to sit really tall, but start to tilt your chin down towards your chest. And if you feel any really tight neck muscles happening here, which you might, I want you to stop and breathe deeply. Imagine the beautiful golden sun rays dancing their light off the back of your neck and allowing them to open and stretch. And if it feels a little bit more limber now, you can tilt a little deeper, but keep your airway open. In your mind's eye, as your eyes are closed, you're looking down into your lap. Then you're going to draw a tiny, very, very slow line with your chin over towards your right shoulder. So it looks like you're almost looking over top of that right knee. Beautiful. Feeling the shift of the twist in the back of the neck. And then gently, slowly start to lift your face upward so that the ear will be in the same direction as your shoulder. Now you're feeling a different shift with the muscles in your neck. And now you're going to pick up the opposite hand where it's open. So I'm going to pick up my left hand and just massage the top of the sides of that poor tight neck muscle that's leaning over towards the right side. Just little fingertip massage. Then put your hand back down. Turn your face back downward and let's start to roll the chin across the collarbone very slowly. All the way over towards your left side. And stop when you feel that tight pull and let it breathe and relax. Beautiful. And then gently start to turn your face upward so that you're still tilted, that the ear is going to be in the same direction as the shoulder, with your face looking to the front.
And you're going to pick up that right hand and give your little massage with your fingers right into the deepest, tightest parts of the sides of your neck, right to the shoulder top. Let it loosen up. Give it permission to relax and let go. Beautiful. And then let this go. Put your hand back down and then roll your chin all the way back down. So you're looking in front of your left shoulder. You know, draw that line back to the center with your chin. Take a deep inhale as you lift the chin forward. And open your eyes when you become level. We have a few minutes left for Shavasana, our favorite part of the day. So taking away the block, but keeping your pillow. You may want to grab a blanket or a sweater, or even an eye patch. You can put something over your eyes to make it dark. Even a sock would be great, a dark sock. And you place your pillow under your knees so that your knees can fall open. Let them relax, palms come to the sky, and we start to lay down. One vertebrae at a time. And when you make it to the ground, we're going to shift our glutes and shift our shoulders so we are very comfortable. And then you're going to place your breath as your focus as you deeply breathe. In through your nose, allow your belly to expand. Feeling it rise. Expand. It's reaching up higher and higher to gather all those beautiful little soft, velvety snowflakes that are falling through the sky. In your mind's eye, you're walking in a beautiful, soft path. Your body is light as a feather, and you're warm and cozy and enveloped in all of your warm clothing. Because your face looks up and you're seeing these beautiful, soft little snowflakes falling towards you. There's giant ones, there's baby ones. The pattern of these snowflakes is so intricate, and each one of them is its own unique style. And then you open your mouth to breathe deep, and you're going to allow your tongue to come out to catch the snowflakes and feel the coolness of them landing on your tongue. Reminding you that it's such a special, precious, calm, and rejuvenating time. Winter can be just as beautiful as summer if you allow it to be. And as you slowly walk along your path, you look at all the beautiful bare trees with their dusting of snow on them, the little white branches and dark branches. It's like a black and white photograph. Off to the side and down a little bit of a hill is a babbling brook. The brook is the same color as the trees because everything's in monochrome now. It's winter. But it's so beautiful and peaceful. And as you watch the little tiny ripples of water, think about yourself as your blood flows softly and warmly through your body, relaxing your muscles and your joints. As you breathe deeply, find a place in your mind's eye to keep this beautiful, comforting little snow scene in front of you as you relax. dancing off your digits, off your toes, and then melting upon impact. Because you're so warm and so cozy and so relaxed. And then finally start to open up your fingers and move them around, taking your pillow away from under your legs. We're going to stretch long. We're going to bring our arms overhead for a big breath. Wake up your belly and wake up your spine. And just imagine the sun is shining now through those wonderful clouds and the snow has stopped, but everything's sparkling diamond light all around you. Beautiful hues of white and silver blue. And then bringing the hands down around, picking up your knees, give them a hug to your chest. And just roll the knees in a bit of a circle, wake up your back, massage your hips. And when you're ready, take your time, you can press up to seated or roll forward. Coming into our easy pose. Draw the hands in the center of your heart. And then when you're ready, open your eyes. And we are back to our place, our lovely spot where we practice from our beautiful little snowy dream. And on this note, I wish you all a very, very merry, happy holiday, Christmas, Hanukkah, and anything you celebrate. But the best thing is celebrate it with friends and family, those you love, and all your pets. And have a wonderful, restful time during your vacation. Thank you all for being here and for sharing your time with me. As we see each other in the new year, we wish you all the best for health and happiness and wellness and togetherness. So, namaste, my friends. Namaste. Big heart, big snowball, and big hug. Happy, happy. Enjoy. Thank you, folks. My Santa hat. Bye for now. See you again soon.